first method on this way is we're going to see which graph fits the slope field. Now the advantage of this is it's really easy to do it this way. The disadvantage is you have to know what all the graphs look like in your choices. In this case, I hope that you do know what all 5 of those graphs look like. If you don't, sometimes you have to use other methods. All right, but check that first. So A is y equals x squared. So that looks like a parabola. And we can see that close to 0, my slope should be like horizontal, which is not the case. The slopes are like vertical. And up here, the slopes are closer to being vertical, whereas they should be getting more horizontal. So A does not work. E to the x goes like this. Same problem. It should be closer to horizontal slope and steep slopes. So we're going against the crowd. What about e to the negative x? How is that when you negative x? What happens to the graph? Dylan?
Reflected in the y-axis.
Yeah, it's reflected about the y-axis, so it would be something like that. And clearly we're going against the crowd right here. If you tried to, this is a crowd of people, and you try to walk this way, you wouldn't be very successful. Right? So it's bad. And then cosine of x, that one. That's definitely wrong. It's not even close. And then finally, the natural log of x. That looks something like that. And I didn't even try to follow the slope field. I just made a general graph of the natural log of x function, and it looks pretty good, doesn't it? All right. Looks like it follows with the crowd without even trying. Yeah. Right. So that's the first method, and I think that's the easiest way. You just see which graph would plot on there and work. Another method, method 2, is to take the derivatives of each choice and plot points. All right, this method takes a little bit longer, but it's a surefire way of figuring it out. So maybe if you can narrow it down to 2 choices, you take the derivatives of the 2 and plot points. So for example, the derivative of x squared is 2x. So when x is like 100, dy dx would be 200. So as x is out here, a slope of 200 would be like really vertical, and that's not the case because the slopes are getting more horizontal. So you know that A cannot be right with that example. All right, so that's method 2. But I think method 1 is the better way. Any questions on that? Okay. Let's go to the next problem. Andrew, yeah.